The Porsche 996 is a great fun car to drive, but it could use a little bit of help in the suspension department, especially this car. It's got a little over 70,000 miles and the suspension just doesn't feel crisp and new anymore. Driving this thing hard through the canyon, if you turn in, you'll definitely feel a sudden understeer in the front end. It pushes, and then without much warning, the rear of the car may oversteer and step out. And I do feel comfortable driving with slip angle. But this car, with the massive rear weight bias and the OEM suspension, is definitely not the most predictable thing on the road. For the 996, a coilover kit is a huge help. Not only does it make the car handle better, it also makes it look a lot better because you can lower the vehicle without ruining the ride quality. You have a few options out in the marketplace, but there's some key features of the Feal 441 coilover kit that really make it a standout product. The Feal 441 coilover kit comes with 30 clicks of damping adjustability, and we strived very hard to make sure that each click is a linear incremental difference. The Feal 441 coilover kit has also been specifically designed for the 996 chassis. The valving and the spring rates have been carefully selected and tested to make sure that we get the proper ride quality and the best performance that we can possibly get out of an aftermarket shock for the chassis. A huge advantage to using a Feal 441 coilover kit over a lot of other options out there on the market is that a lot of our shocks have more suspension stroke than a lot of stuff that's on the market. And suspension stroke to us is very important. That is what allows the car to feel comfortable no matter what size of pothole or dip you hit in the road. You have a lot of mechanical suspension travel to soak up all that energy. And lastly, our Feal coilovers are just comfortable. We strive so hard to do testing and ensure that our coilovers not only perform and make the car handle well, but that it's offering you a comfortable ride. So we're gonna go through a quick tutorial of how to install the Feal 441 coilover kit on this Porsche 996. All right, so we just installed a Feal 441 coilover kit on this Porsche 996, and we love testing these things in the canyon because you got a lot of good turns. The road's not perfectly smooth. There's some good bumps, and there's bumps throughout the turn. And stock, this thing was kind of vague turning in. It pushed quite a bit, and then out of nowhere, the back would start to oversteer. And man, this thing, everything just happens so much faster now with the coilovers. When you turn in, this thing actually turns in right away. There's no delay, and it's instant feedback. So when I push it hard through the corners, yeah, I could get the front to start pushing a little bit, but kind of at the equal rate, I could get the back to step out as well, which is just way more confidence inspiring. I'm more in control of the vehicle.